me to thank you on behalf of the entire subcommittee. We're very grateful for your help during the Proto-Merkaba incident.
Incident? Really? That was an incident?
We couldn't have done it without Momo. She was immensely helpful.
I see. Thanks for your support, Momo.
Where are your scepters?
Mommy!
I'd like to organize the data. If you could prepare a room for me, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, poor Momo.
Gladly.
Momo,
Yes?
once things settle down, it'll be nice if we can live together.
Momo, that's great.
Uh-huh.
Momo, please come this way.
Okay.
Momo loves her mommy. She wants to be close to her, but doesn't seem like her mom really wants to do that. Maybe not. Oh no, it's kind of hard to tell if she was picking up on Junior's stuff there or not. We are still in control of chaos, though, so I'm going to take this opportunity to read what he says. I wonder if everyone is here already. I better meet up with them. Now I'm going to take this opportunity to drop yet another save. Let's head out and see if we can't talk to people. You have the same color hair as Chaos. Your name is Mean, apparently. It's almost time for the analysis. I finally managed to talk my boss into letting me observe. I have to watch carefully. So, apparently, the analysis is quite a big deal. How you doing? I'm not talking to you. There we go. How exactly do they analyze a reality anyway? Do they just take the screws out of its head and dig around in there, or what? I don't think that's how it works, you damn speciesist. Don't you know about the Species Preservation Act and how realians are fighting for human rights and all that kind of stuff? How you doing? The analysis room is down the corridor and through the large doors on the left. Alright, that's where I'm headed then. The UMN Administrations Bureau that manages the control center has great influence on the entire star cluster, as I'm sure you might imagine. I assume that they have an entire influence on the entire universe, just everywhere. Today I think I'll tell you about the scary side of the UMN. Wait, that's all he has to say? Transport through the UMN is basically done only on objects comprised of static data. In other words, we can only transport non-living things. If you were to send yourself through a gate jump, you'd be dead in an instant. Here, want to give it a try? What? I'm kidding. If my boss heard that I suggested that to someone, I'd be in big trouble. You should be in big trouble. Yeah, I heard about the scary side of the UMN. You can't travel through it if you're alive. Everybody seemed to die. It'll be time for the analysis soon. I'm so nervous. Do you know a good way to calm down? Picture everybody naked all the time. That is the best way to calm down. I'm doing it right now. Just everybody on the other side of the computer screen. Some of you already are naked, though. They say that the Y data played a part in causing the Miltian conflict 14 years ago. Yes, that is what they say. I wonder what the 100 series prototype thinks of us. Scary people who order her around. She's actually very nice and just kind of always scared of everybody. Weren't you outside? You know, I saw an orange-haired Realian a little while ago. He had these cold eyes that gave me goosebumps when he looked at me. That would be Kanan. How's he doing these days? What? We weren't doing anything. We're busy working. No, really, we weren't doing anything. What are you guys up to then? The analysis room is through these doors. Preparations are underway for the analysis of the 100 series observational unit prototype. Please, wait just a little longer. Can I go through here then? I think this is actually where they want me to go. Actually, no. But we'll head in here anyway. Can I talk to you? Do you know that orange-haired Realian? Supposedly he works for Representative Helmer. I do know him. It's about time for the analysis of the 100 series prototype to begin. I assume you didn't come here to play around. How about getting ready? A few days ago, a satellite called Satellite. It was a satellite. It was no moon. Appeared in Miltian orbit, right? Well, that actually seems to be the place where the 100 series was created. Yes, I am aware of these things. You're not giving me any new information these days. My friend in the analysis team is super busy. It sounds like they're working on something really dangerous. Yes, analysis is a crazy, dangerous game. Not many people survive analysis. I do analysis. What the hell does that mean? Yes, I compile data. I've been under many death threats lately.
Doctor, what was that about?
What?
You know, acting nice to Momo all of a sudden?
Did it seem unnatural?
Yes. Very.
I know that Joachim designed that Realian to be stimulated by familial warmth. In that case, fulfilling that need is a necessary part of my job, in order to ensure that the examination proceeds smoothly.
How cold and calculated of you.
I should have known. You know, pretending to be cold and emotionless is only gonna end up hurting you in the end.
That Realian was created by Joachim. And that frightens me.
Look, I don't know what kind of person Juli Mizrahi was. I don't even know what he was thinking when he created the 100 series. But still, I made a promise to Sakura.
Sakura?
To Sakura?
So, I'm going to treat Momo like a real girl.
What sort of promise?
She asked me to look after her mother and sister. Please, Doctor, I'd like you to smile again. I'm sure that's what Sakura would want too.
Did I interrupt something?
Yes, Chaos. Please leave.
Nah, nothing like that.
You ruined it. Wait, what?
Tell me, how's Shion? She alright?
Junior thought that...
I don't think there's anything to worry about. But that family does have issues.
Julie and Junior? I just don't see it.
A complicated relationship, huh?
Wait, we're talking about...
I certainly know what that's like.
Shion and Jin. They're complicated, to say the least, I guess. Even though we're starting to figure it out. Still pretty complicated. We are now ready to... What are we ready to do? Are we ready to move on again? It looks like there's still some time before the analysis starts. I wonder what the others are doing. Yes, we are ready to move on. Momo is already in the analysis room getting ready. Ziggy is... I think he said he was going to get maintenance on his body before the analysis starts. So we are ready to move on now with 2 party members in tow. Still can't go in there. We have talked to everybody here. Unfortunately, Kanan still doesn't have anything new to really say. He's kind of an important character. I would like to hear from Kanan a little bit more, but that's not really going to happen. So instead, we're going to head over to this right room over here.
How do you feel?
Dr. Mizrahi?
Feel like you should be with your daughter.
Momo asked me to do it. She said, Mommy, you're a famous scientist, so I bet you know all about cybernetic engineering.
I'd prefer...
I'm not a young woman. Don't let it bother you. A famous scientist? Perhaps infamous is more appropriate.
You seem to have difficulty dealing with Momo. Why?
Could you love something that looked like your own daughter, but wasn't?
That is a difficult question.
Merely creating something to look like my daughter won't bring back her soul. And with 100 Sears Realians scattered all over this star cluster, they all serve as a constant reminder of her death.
Was it your husband's idea to make the 100 series look like her?
That's a really pessimistic way to look at it.
Do you have any children?
A son. He was a healthy, intelligent boy. I lost him in an accident.
I'm sorry. Is that why you committed suicide?
Yes, it is.
Perhaps I too should have done the same when my daughter died. But instead of grief, my heart was filled with anger towards my husband.
You seem to be a very strong person.
No, I'm just stubborn.
Dr. Mizrahi, this is just an idea, but why don't you imagine you had two daughters?
What do you mean?
Because that would fix all my problems.
One that passed away and one that's still alive.
So you think I should start treating Momo like another daughter, instead of merely a copy of Sakura? You sure know how to pose a difficult challenge.
That'd make everybody happy.
Please consider it.
I'll think about it. Well, I'd better go.
Thank you for the maintenance.
You're welcome.
Well, that was quite depressing. I think that was the first time I have ever heard the phrase, so that's
All
why
right,
you committed suicide.
You can come in now. I believe I told you eavesdropping wasn't very admirable.
We weren't doing it on purpose. Still, I gotta say it, man. You are full of surprises.
What do you mean? I'm not following what you're saying.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, isn't it about time for Momo's analysis to begin? You can't afford to be standing around here, wasting your time.
Oh, crap. We'd better get back.
It's time to head back and finally see Momo's analysis. They finally did flat out say what they have been implying quite heavily for some time. And that is Momo is made... Let's go to the analysis room. Momo is made to look like their Joachim and Juli Mizrahi's real-life daughter, Sakura. And in fact, all of the 100 series Realians are based on Sakura's appearance. So that is why Juli Mizrahi has a hard time dealing with Momo, because Momo looks exactly like Sakura. Or at least that's what the implication is right now, that it's exact. It's not close. It's a copy. But what we did not know before is that Junior seems to have fond memories of Sakura, and they knew each other when, I guess, Junior was younger and Sakura was alive. I'm gonna go with Momo's age. I apologize for the wait. Preparations for the analysis are now complete. Are you ready? I am ready. Let's go in. I don't know why they give you this check here. It makes me paranoid. Then please go in. If you're gonna give me a check for an event, there should be something that I'm missing if I do it and I'm not ready. But as far as I know, I haven't missed anything. Maybe the GS quests, but you can do those anytime, I would think. I like your beret.
Just relax, okay, Momo? This is just the initial preparation for the analysis.
What happened
Thank
to
you. I'll do my best.
What happened to your accent? You gone northern on me?
You know, I'm a self-adjusting model. I've never had maintenance like this before. So, I guess this is what it feels like when you do it, Ziggy.
Don't worry. There's nothing to be afraid of.
We will be shutting down your artificial personality layer during the analysis. Your artificial emotion and abstract cognitive functions will temporarily cease to function, but please do not be alarmed.